Hi, everybody. Today we have a full moon in Scorpio. So, as we know with full moons are when things is the time of the month where everything comes to fruition. So, we can harvest on a full moon. The water in general is sort of higher on a full moon, so we get higher tides. And of course, because we are made up of water ourselves, or a lot of water ourselves, things can come to the surface within us as well. So, as we know with the moon represents our emotions. So at a full moon, your emotions will always be a bit stronger, a bit more highlighted than usual. But the challenge is with this full moon, because it's in Scorpio, and Scorpio is the most intensely sensitive sign of the zodiac, what we feel on this full moon will be deeper, will be more intense. And the thing with this is that because it's Scorpio energy, we need to process it through how it makes us feel, because that's how Scorpio people process everything. And so when we're working with that energy, that's how we all have to sort of look at things and be prepared to go a bit deeper. And so, if it was an Aries full moon, we'd be looking at everything going on in a very black and white way and just getting on with it and just acting on it. And if it was a Pisces full moon, we'd be looking for the deeper meaning and the spirituality of things and what's going on that way. But with Scorpio energy, we're just looking for the depth of feeling, because it's through what we feel, through the emotions, that we process what's going on and then make sense of it. So at this time of this full moon, it's going to be squaring off against Pluto, and Pluto rules Scorpio, so that makes it even more intense. So when we have a square is an aspect that's formed in astrology, and a square means that there's another way of achieving the same goal. And so with this a full moon, it's asking us to bring those emotions to the surface, to actually work through them and bring them up to deal with them. And then the Pluto in Aquarius energy is sort of saying to us, don't be afraid to do things differently. If there's a different way that you see or feel that you can express yourself or release your emotions, or work through something that's going on, don't be afraid to do that. But either way, don't allow your emotions to feel like that things are negative, things are toxic, things are down on you. Whatever comes up at this full moon will bring out the shadow side of yourself. So we all have a shadow side of ourselves. And of course, the Scorpio shadow side is the ability to play the victim. So whatever comes up for you at this full moon, your natural go-to will probably be to feel, well, that wasn't my fault. I didn't mean to. I couldn't help it. They did it. It was their fault. I wasn't there, whatever the excuse might be. But there'll be a need to sort of, well, not a need, but there'll be a natural reaction to feel victimized, or to feel that you're not at fault, that things are being blamed on you, that it's not you that's causing whatever's going on. But what we have to know is it's always about you, because you're the only one here. You're the only one creating this situation, or you're the main person playing the lead role in your play. So whatever comes up for you at this full moon, don't be afraid to dive deeply into the emotions of it. Don't be afraid to let it show you how to feel. And don't be afraid to feel what you feel, because we can't keep burying things down. If something's bothering you, if something comes up, thinking about it, analyzing it, then shoving it right back down again isn't going to help anything. So we need to allow anything that's emotional or hurtful or wounding to come to the surface at this time, so that we can heal it, and not be afraid of how things make us feel. And one of the most fearful things for most Scorpios, and for most people, I would say in general, is the fear of being too vulnerable. Because when we're vulnerable, we can be hurt. But it's only through our vulnerability that we actually see love in its true way, and complete surrender and complete power, as well as in complete surrender. So don't be afraid of your emotions at this full moon time, and do know that stuff will come up. And the other part of the sort of shadow side of Scorpio Pluto energy is jealousy, possessiveness, as well as that victim mentality as well, and can also be the abuse of power. So again, looking at all of these things that are going on within you, and trying not to play the victim, trying not to look at it as as not taking responsibility for what's going on. Anything that happens to you in your life is your responsibility, one way or another. So enjoy this full moon, get all your crystals out there and give them a good charge, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.